Starfish Man, can our caped hero save the day? How can Starfish Man hope to defeat his evil schemes? Why am I asking so many questions?
Hey, you can hear the game now. But yeah, hello everyone, welcome back to Creature from the Krusty Krab. Please excuse my stupidity the last time I was recording this game. And before I forget, my next thing that I'm gonna do is turn on the subtitles, because when I inevitably talk over all of this shit, I want you to at least be able to know what they're saying.
And get him dressed. But how? Excuse me, don't you have super strength? Hey, good idea!
It's time for button mashing. Here, I'll put the controller up so you can hear my efforts. Fuck yeah. Drat it. Other than in this game, I've never heard someone use the word drat in that fashion. Once again, the cutscene makes you wait until all of the enemies are 2 feet away from you. I want the points. I don't care about that guy getting attacked. I don't think they even attack him. I mean, I guess they go over to him. Oh, nice. We have the cool costume for the cutscene.
Thank me? Well, I don't see why I should. I'm still in peril. Well, but the train stopped. I know, but can't you see I'm naked? I'm not going anywhere without my clothes. Never fear, naked citizen. I, Starfish Man, shall find your clothes, and you will be embarrassed no more!
So yeah, that's what this level is about. I don't remember how many Starfish Man sections there are. As we've demonstrated in the past, I don't really have a great idea. I always think it's 3 levels, but it was only 2 last time with Diesel Dreams. 2 platforming sections, that is. And I think there's this one, and then if the one after that is the last thing that you do as Starfish Man, then it is kind of a mini level. I don't know what to call it, like not boss rush, I don't know, is there a phrase like boss rush for just when it's a lot of enemies that all come in, like, quick succession? Or, what? An ambush? A rampage? Where's the sleepy seat? Is it up on top of the train, I'm guessing? That I cannot get on top of for some reason? Well, we'll find out later, won't we? And yes, I am going to waste time getting all of the Z's out of all of these things. You know, you people have watched my Let's Plays, you know who I am, you know what kind of person I am when I play games, especially ones we've had this discussion about all of the wonderful little boys and girls that you can collect. Come on, sir. What? Did I need that one? Can I just slurp it up? There you go. Ugh. Can't even let me do a cool run. Yeah, some of these have more hit points. Oh, I thought this was the next section. Can you break this? I guess not. Okay. So I guess we'll be... Yeah, I'm remembering this one now. You come back through this alleyway a few times and fuck with the dudes. Alright, so here's the new thing. So I, as always, have my nifty fucking note in my phone of what I want to talk about. And one of them is, one thing that I've never really thought about when I played through this game in the past is that one of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob, and I think a lot of people, you know, it's one that they hold in high regard, is the one where SpongeBob goes into everybody's dreams. And I don't know, it would have been cool to have something that worked a little bit more like that, and it wasn't just, you know, they all have shitty dreams, and then, I mean, I don't think anyone cares about spoilers in a fucking SpongeBob platformer, but yeah, at the end, like, by the end, all the dreams of the three characters have, you know, intertwined with each other. I don't know. They don't really have any, like, reason to that I remember. Maybe they have an explanation of why, just for some reason, everybody's dreams are weird and interconnected. But I don't remember what it is, and I'm pretty certain it was not a very good one. Anyway, let's get this. Bow! I like that shit. Do you, like, just not have to fight them? I guess you need them to go up there for some reason. Just running into nothing. Good job. These are some great goons that, Dreaded Patrick has. Oh, yes. I can't go up there yet, because it's too high. Alright, let's just ram into that. That's what I wanted to do. And, yep. I like that clock with the big Patrick over it. But anyway, I don't know really where I was going with that. It's a good episode. But yeah, I think that if this game, like, the point of it was that SpongeBob or whoever, I mean, SpongeBob would make the most sense, goes into all these dreams. I mean, you could still have the different playable characters and stuff, but for one thing, you could have more characters, and instead of, you know, spending all your time on shitty cutscenes and tutorials, you know, could make levels, and, you know, they could just be short, quick little things. Like I said, if you get rid of all of these long-winded cutscenes that you can't skip in this game, and it sent me away from where the Z's were. Like, you're just doing this shit. You're just interfering with my video game playing. Just let me do it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like in Battle for Bikini Bottom, and even to some degree the movie game, there's just a lot more, like, freedom of movement. The game wasn't trying to get in your way all the time, and I feel like it is here. I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly critical of this game. I really don't want to just be bitching about it forever, because it's not even... I don't even not like it. I'm playing it right now. But I don't know. It's just a pretty major part of my, you know, my problems with it is just that there's so much shit that, like, it just holds your hand through the whole game, and you can't do anything about it. Like, if you could skip it, then that would be one thing. Because I would just skip all of this shit. You know, we've just eschewed the whole getting into the phone booth gimmick, and now you just hear phone guy in your head. But anyway. But yeah, Sleepy Time is a good episode. Season 1 in general. I remember there was a point when I was in, like, high school-ish, I suppose, where I wasn't really all that interested in the Season 1 episodes. Or, I know, it was, in, the, like, I forget which one it was. It might have been the 100 episodes of SpongeBob thing, where they had the marathon of the, like, 100 or no, I don't know. They had a marathon of that people voted on Nick.com what their favorite SpongeBob episodes were, and then they had a big marathon of them. It went on forever, and I watched it. Oh wait, no, fuck. That was okay. That was the 100 episode. I'm so sorry. What I'm thinking of is I think it was. I don't even know what the occasion was though, but anyway, look. Where am I going, first of all? Is this not... I can't... There's a wall in my way. Why can't anything be fun? Was I not supposed to do that yet? I don't know what to do. Oh, wait. I'm fucking stupid. You have to move these shits. Can I do anything with it now? No. Alright, well... Let's do that. Cool. Alright, now that I'm done being a gigantic dumbass. Hopefully. I'm burping, I'm so sorry. I should edit those out. Hold on, I'm getting a text. My mind is everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yes. I know what I'm talking about now. I'm so sorry. Look, this is what I'm talking about. For some occasion, there is a vote of your favorite SpongeBob episodes, and, then they, aired the top 10, and 8 of them were from season 1, and it really pissed me off, because my most favorite episodes are in seasons 2 and 3. So I was like, this is dog shit. I think there was one from one of the newer seasons, and I want to say it was Chocolate with Nuts, which is a very worthy one. And if you're gonna only pick one from season 3, then I guess that's a decent enough pick. But why the fuck did they do that? And then the other one, and it was the number 1 episode, if I remember correctly, was fucking Crotty Island. What crack are the kids voting on Nick.com? Like, already at this point, I was probably of the older set that was voting in this. But who in the fucking hell loves the episode Crotty Island? I have always thought that episode had a reputation as one of the worst SpongeBob episodes. It's certainly one of my least favorites, personally. Is there anything cool back here, or am I just doing this? I'm just doing this. Okay, that's fine. This level... I remember this level being much longer than it feels like it's being. But I'm sure it'll surprise me. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Crotty Island is bad. I don't like that one. That's the one where, you know, Sandy has to go through the 7 layers of hell, and they're all really fucking stupid. Crotty Island is honestly a really good, like, explication of, like, what is different and less fun about that era of the SpongeBob episode. Like I said, I always want to call it the new episodes, but they are from like 2005 to 2009 is the era I'm talking about. We're gonna get more guys? Yep, more guys time. There were not that many guys. But yeah, because Crotty Island, it has just, like, I don't know, it has, like, the gross out humor that just doesn't land for me, that's in those episodes. I'll call them the newer episodes, you know what I'm fucking talking about. The post-movie seasons. And, I don't know, it all ends up being very inconsequential. The whole plot is just SpongeBob being a dumbass. And I don't know, I just don't find it very funny, and that's sad, because I find a lot of SpongeBob episodes to be very funny, like literally some of the funniest children's television I've ever seen. That train's going fast as fuck. I like how the rip happened at the same time as the thing. Why aren't these giving me Z's? Why don't they do it consistently? There was like a minute where they did it. Oh, I don't need that yet. And now they don't. I'm pissed. I like picking those bitches up. I like hitting. If you're going to let me destroy boxes, they need to spit out the collectible. This is video game 101.
Patrick Employment Fair. Perhaps you'd like to meet my new recruits.
Now I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of surprised that Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy aren't in this game as a part of the Starfish Man universe. I would feel like Patrick would, like, would dream that they were there with him if he dreams of himself as a superhero. Even though he is not, this isn't his Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy superhero alter ego from the show. This is, to my knowledge, this is entirely just for the game. Like, I don't think it's been in the show, but I also haven't been watching the show, so. If Starfish Man ever, well, it certainly wasn't a thing in the show before this game came out, I would say. But maybe they've put it in afterwards. That sounds like something they might do. I like Palooka. That's a really good insult. I don't know what about that word makes it sound like you're fat. Why can words sound ways? Oh, you want to? I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but one of the stranger things about me that I'm more okay with telling people, even though it's stupid, is that when I was a kid and I was, you know, bored in class and doing what I did when I was bored in class, which was draw on shit. Even though I was never really even that good at drawing, but I just like doing it. That later became writing, which I still do now whenever I'm like, well, I'm not in class, I'm not in school anymore, but when I was, like, in college and stuff, I would write sort of idly whenever I was, you know, wanting to pay attention, but also, like, I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm bored and want my hand to be doing something because I'm antsy. What's this button do? Okie dokie. That's a nice, I like that little, I can't make sounds with my mouth. My mouth is too dry at the moment because I have not eaten. Okay. Oh, this thing that was in my fucking face the whole time.
Wow, look at it go!
Alright, there you go. Just kind of arbitrarily that turns those off. Camera's swinging around like a motherfucker. It always tries to get behind you, and it makes some parts not very fun. Like I said, I was gonna stop bitching. Oh yeah, but the weird thing I would do is I would draw. Thank you for this. This is really the best way that I could play this game. I like scaffolding, like girders. Boop, 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 boop. Love it. Awesome. Good job. Let's do some running. I love to run. Oh, let's not run into the train. I would draw letters and numbers, and then I would put hands and legs and a face on them. And I don't know, when I was a kid, I always thought that numbers and letters, like, just in the way that they looked, they had, like, personalities to them, for lack of a better term. I don't know, like R and F were angry letters to me. But then, like, S and B, I would call them, like, fat letters or just, like, nice letters, or soft letters. But an R and an F, I don't know, just something about the way it looks. When I was a kid, I would just think, oh, that letter is, like, angry. And obviously I didn't think literally the letter is angry at me. But, you know, it's just, you know, childhood wonder and curiosity at the world. I never considered myself very curious when I was a child, but then at some point in my life, a lot of people started calling me that, and I was like, I suppose, in that I'm interested in knowing things when I don't know them. I mean, that's basically all I do now, is just... My dad actually got mad at me once because every time someone, you know, we're talking about something and, you know, we're thinking about, like, I wonder whatever the fuck, you know, who this person is, or why this is a thing, or where this came from. That's usually the conversation we're having, is where did this custom or whatever come from, like, why do people do that? And every time I do that, I immediately go, I don't know, I'm gonna Google it, because why the fuck not? We want to know, and I'm not just gonna sit here and wonder, like, when I have the ability to know right now. So, I will do that. And I'll also, whenever me and my dad are arguing about shit, which does not happen nearly as often anymore, for one thing, because I don't live with him, and for another, because just when I am at my parents' house, I just don't feel like doing that, because there is not much of a point. Whenever we would argue, though, you know, I asserted something or whatever, and I didn't provide the courtroom level evidence that he requires for everyone's claims except his own, and the things that make him feel like his, you know, conception of the world is correct. I'll say, like, well, I don't know for sure, but let me look it up, let me Google it, and so he would get mad at me, and he would be like, man, like, back in my day, when you had an argument, you didn't have fucking encyclopedia in front of you, and if you didn't know something, you just didn't know it, and you just had to concede the argument there. And I was like, yeah, but now we do, and you're wrong, so get over it. I'm sure that this wouldn't bother you if you were right. If the thing that we were looking up, you know, comported with what you thought it was gonna be. I never noticed the gunshot sound effect until I was editing the last couple videos. So yeah, there is another sleepy seed here, and I hope I haven't fucked myself into not being able to get it, because you can't get it when the train is the way it is right now. No, I think it should be good. And then I should be able to get on top of that, no? Well, I can certainly do this. Or maybe I can't. Yeah, because you need to be up there. Can I get there from here? Oh, word, yeah. There we go. Nice. Man, I wish you could grab ledges in this game. Again, I think that has something to do with it too, is also just the controls and the movement within this versus BFBB and the movie game. I don't know, there's just more fluidity and control of the movement in those games, I feel like. I have not been using the hot and cold ability out of spite. There's some long jumps you gotta time out. Please give me coins, or, you know, Z's, points, whatever the fuck. Please. Holy shit.